and welcome to Dukoscopy TV. Today I'm joined once again by Transforming Lives founder Kamy Lavanchy, and today we'll be discussing criticism. Welcome back, Kamy.
Thanks for having me.
So, what's more harmful, criticizing yourself or criticizing other people?
That's a pretty interesting question, because anybody that's going to criticize somebody else is already criticizing themselves. That's where criticism comes from. So I guess I would say the most harmful would be criticizing yourself. And as my mentor, Louise Hay, would say, just stop all criticism. Because if you remember what we've spoken about before, every thought you think and every word you speak is actually creating your reality. So if you've got some negative criticism going on within your thoughts and even in your verbal language, then you're not creating a positive reality for yourself. So the other thing is perfectionism. Those that tend to be perfectionists, and there's a lot of us out there, I'm one of them, and I'm still working on that. Because we're perfectionists, we tend to criticize even more, not only ourselves, but other people. So yeah, I would say the bottom line is self-criticism, because that rolls out to criticizing others as well.
So when you sort of recognize maybe you're being critical of yourself or other people, what kind of process can you start to begin changing that?
The first thing, of course, is awareness. As you said, when you become aware of that, is awareness. And then I like to tell my clients something called stop, delete, and then repeat the phrase in a positive sense, so a present positive sense. And what they can slowly do is start to reprogram themselves, because if there's criticism going on, it's constant. And it's typically the same things that we're criticizing ourselves and others for. So if we could stop, delete, and reprogram and start bringing in some more positive affirmations around that, it'll reprogram their brain, and the criticism will slowly stop, and they'll find more compassion for themselves, and life will be a lot better.
What's the difference then between criticism and then constructive criticism?
Oh, I like this question, because I don't particularly like the terms constructive criticism. Any kind of criticism. Let me give you an example. By the way, Sinead, your presentation was really good, but you forgot to put this in there. That's what somebody would say, constructive criticism. But you can also place it like this. By the way, Sinead, your presentation was great, and next time, let's add this. Can you feel the difference in that? Just the verbal language and how that feels different. So there's criticism. Any criticism is making the person small, or downgrading them, or making them doubt themselves or not feel good enough about themselves. I like to use the term more, you could say constructive feedback, but why do we have to say constructive criticism? It's almost like an oxymoron, you know, constructive criticism. It doesn't work for me.
Doesn't quite make sense.
No.
As always, Kamy, a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
That's all from Kamy and myself. Thanks for tuning in to Dukoscopy TV, and be sure to keep clicking back.